peace, only war.
What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. We got a live review for you today. I know these guys came out a couple days ago, but we're going to be going over the 4 new assassins from the new codex coming out for the Imperium. So if you guys are new to the channel, appreciate it. Click on the video, hit the likes, do all the YouTube shit. We just hit 10,000 subscribers about a week ago, so thank you to all my Dirtbags. Patreons wouldn't be doing this without you. Dirtbag Nation, if you guys are interested in competitive play, that is basically all we do over here at the channel. Drink beers, play 40k, have some fun, and enjoy watching the streams. So we just had a live game yesterday. This is kind of like broad what's going on with the channel, because I wanted to do this the other day, but now I finally have time. So again, I'm gonna make a video. This is all live. I haven't read any of the new reviews. I heard great things about them, so I'm gonna be reading these with you guys, so that way we can go over each assassin. I love the assassins. We're gonna go over each assassin. We're gonna go over what I think about them. Are they gonna be good in lists, and which ones should or should you not be using, and which ones I'm gonna be testing out very soon. We did get ranked #1 Grey Knight player in the world 2 years ago. Last year we were #1 or #2 Chaos Space Marine player in the world. This year we are currently ranked #1 Chaos Space Marine player in the world for ITC rankings. So we know kind of what we're talking about. Sucks I can't use these guys in the Chaos books, but with our Grey Knights, they're definitely going to be used a lot. So let's get into the video, and if you guys are new, we got the merch up on Discord. Dice are going fast, widgets are going fast. The new poker chips are legit for sticky objectives. I use them every single game, and any of the assassins, we actually should make 2 new assassins. They're probably all going to be good, but we got Cypher, Kaldis Assassin, Tech Marine, 2 Phobos units, and Codiez, the old school Codiez. So hit me up on Discord if you guys are interested in this, and let's get into the video. All right, cool. So we got this pulled up. Again, this is live. So we're going to read them one by one, go over our ideas, suggestions, all that stuff. If I miss anything, or if you guys like, wow, you forgot about this, leave in the comments below so we can talk about it. I check my comments every single day. Even with 10,000 subscribers, there are a lot of comments to go through, but let's get into it. So we'll zoom in, and I should have the old assassin up to compare. So I'm going to pull up the old assassin in the index on my phone so we can kind of see what the hell we're talking about. All right, Imperial Agents, Kaldis Assassin, here we go. Speed 7, toughness 4, 6 up, 4 up, same thing. 4 wounds, 6, 1. So everything stays the same exactly at the top. Let me make myself smaller. Okay, so we got that. Now with the range weapon, anti-infantry 2+, same thing, precision, turret. Strength 5, AB2, 1 damage. So that's the same. Phase Sword, lethal hits, which is cool in the charge. Precision. 5 attacks, Strength 5, AP 4, which is really good. 2 damage, all the same. Cannot be Warlord. So if your army is Agents of the Imperium, you can replace this model with different... Oh, wow. All right, so this was something that they were talking about where they can replace stuff. So if you're running, which I think I'm going to be doing a... official Asorium or Agents of the Imperium army. I'm slowly trying to collect the units. Don't know what's going to be good yet or not, but I really want to put these guys in an RTT sometime soon. So if you guys are running that codex, you can actually replace with another assassin if you want, which is really cool. Depending on the points, it might be worth it, but really just depending on who you're facing would be worth it. So let's get into it. Deep Strike, Fight First, Infiltrate, Lone Operative, all the same stuff. And here we go. Acrobatic, Escape. At the end of the fight phase, if this model is within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units, it can make a fallback move up to D6. Wow. In addition, at the end of your opponent's turn, if this model is not within 3 inches of 1 or more enemy units, you can remove it. Okay. So you have to roll, basically if he gets into combat and you don't kill whatever, you have to roll, model is not within 3 inches. So technically if you roll a 3, are you out of 3 inches? or you're still within 3 inches. So you might have to roll 4 or 5 to get out of dodge with a fallback move, and then you can get off the board. Remove from the battlefield, and in your reinforcement stuff, your next movement phase, outside 9 inches. All right, cool. So it's a way to get her out of combat, which is cool. End of the fight phase. If this model is within engagement range, one more fallback move up to D6. In addition, at the end of your opponent's turn. Yeah, okay. So they gave a little disclaimer, 3 inches away, and you do have a fallback move for free for D6. So if they're not base to base with you or whatever, I mean, you're probably going to be base to base. But if you roll 4 or 5, have 50% chance of getting out of dodge again with that. So that's pretty cool. Now, Reign of Confusion, once per battle, after your opponent uses stratagem. All right, so basically it's the same thing with the Vect. It's worded exactly the same, but they made the fact with Vect that if you're within 12 inches, you get to do a Vect for 1 additional CP, and you don't have to wait to do it. It's basically instant. After your opponent uses a strat, yeah, so this is the same wording as what the new fact was. So maybe they're going to go back to the old rules where they have to use it first to then do the stratagem for +1 CP. But since this chick is still really good going up and down and kind of running away from people, she's still going to be really, really good for Vect. But that's everything else that changed with her. No grenades upgraded. Cool. So nothing else. I mean, I think you guys know the points already, but I'm not sure if that extra movement is going to make her worth more points. Because usually when she gets into combat, she dies anyway. You're either throwing her into combat to die, or she's getting charged by something else to die. So having a 4-up saves with 4 wounds, it's not really going to live, right? So that was a little change to her. Let's go into the ones that are really looking forward to being changed. So let's pull up the Eversor Assassin, one of my favorite assassins to play. All right, so Eversor Assassin stat line stays exactly the same. 4 wounds still. He's got Deadly Demise. Deadly Demise D3, Lone Op, Scout 9. So 9-inch Scout. Speed 9, which is awesome. So 9-inch Scout is really good. He doesn't infiltrate though, so that is something that you have to remember. If he would have infiltrate and then Scout 9, that would be really cool. But he has to start in your deployment zone and then move up 9 inches. But he's still lone up, so that's good. He's got anti-infantry 3+, still the same, pistol. But this one, he's got precision now, which should have been added, and sustain hits 3. Holy shit. 4 attacks. So if any 4 of those gets a 6, you get 3 extra hits. Wow. Hitting on a 2. Strength 4, AP 0 though. Anti-infantry. All right. So okay. AP 0 pistol, but precision. So cool. Power sword, so anti-infantry 3+, and then he gains so he didn't have precision before. You had to pick one of the 3 abilities, which I'm not sure if he has something different. So they just gave him precision and sustain on his weapon. So that's a huge bonus. His weapon did go 6 attacks. All right, everything else is the same. So they gave him his friend zone or friendzone ability right here. Automatically in his weapon, so that's a huge bonus. This model is eligible to shoot and declare charge in turns in which advance. So advance, shoot, and charge, which is awesome. That was also something you had to choose. So he basically put everything from friend zone into his data sheet for free, or if they upgraded his points. So that is awesome, guys. Once per battle in your movement phase. This one's called Overkill. This was Sentinel Array. Once per battle in your movement phase, this model can use this ability before it makes a normal move. If it does until the end of the move, add 6 to this model's move characteristics, so speed 15, and add 3 to the attack characteristic. Oh my god, he is just literally launching in and trying to kill whatever he can. Wow, that is awesome. So he's going to go speed 15, just a missile. Advance and charge. So in your move, this model can make it use the ability before it makes a normal move. If it does, until the end of the turn, add 6 to the model's move. So does that mean you still get to advance? Because it's just a normal move. So I think you could either do this and just get a straight 6. So you move 15. It's basically like an auto event. So basically you're moving 15, shoot and charge, instead of advancing, shooting and charging. So that's cool. But you got to make it count because you get to add 3 to the attack characteristics. Now you're shooting at or hitting at 9 attacks, anti-infantry 3+, strength 5, AB2, 2 damage. Sustain hits 3 on the melee weapon. Oh god, there's got to be some cool strats for these guys. Like if they can do like rerolls or anything, like that would be insane. Yeah, this guy is just a straight monster. Like point him at a character and just go. Scout 9, move 15. So, God, math. You're 24 inches across the table. Turn 1, not including a charge. Oh God, it's like, which one's your favorite character? Okay, yeah, that guy. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to try this guy out. God, Scout 9. He's got to shoot too, so he's got precision on the pistol. I mean, it's strength 4, anti-infantry 3+, but it's AP 0, so 3 up save characters. Watch out. But yeah, that's cool. No grenades. He does have grenades. Booyah! So this guy's literally. Can you advance? You can't advance a grenade. But this guy's normal move, you could do shit. So normal move, 15 inches. So Scout 9, normal move, 15 inches. Throw a grenade, shoot, charge. Any solo characters, infantry. I don't know if there's any solo infantry that really has to be fearful of. Abaddon, maybe? But that's still really, really freaking cool. So you're 9 attacks, hitting on 2s, 3 extra hits on a 6. Not sure if there's going to be any rerolls. So, anti-infantry 3+, you're wounding on 3s, and then AP2 2 damage. Like that is going to be doing a ton of damage. Awesome. Already off to a good start. So these two are really good. Maybe we can add, if he's still 75 points, we'll add him into our Grey Knight list. Now let's get into the other 2 over here. So we got the Caluxus Assassin, who I actually used this guy in at Nova 2 years ago with our Grey Knights, just for fun. I think I had extra points, so I was like, all right, let's test out this Assassin. He's speed 7. Let's pull him up. Speed 7. Everything else stayed the same. And then his weapon, which was really cool against Psychers. Let's see if anything else really changed. That's really zoomed in. Okay. I'm trying to zoom in for you guys. Okay. So the anti-psyker 2+, same thing. Assault Precision and Psychic Assassin, which is over right here. Psychic Assassin. Each time you select a psyker unit as a target as weapon, until those attacks are resolved, change the attack hit. So 6 shots instead of 3 shots. If you're shooting any unit that has a psyker in it, it has precision as well. So even though, let's say the character isn't psyker, like Dark Commune for example, you're still going up to 6 shots with precision going into like the Dark Commune chick. Hitting on 2s, strength 5, but anti-psyker 2+. So you're wounding them on 2s. Is it devastating? It is not. But D3 damage, AP2, 6 shots. 24-inch range, which was really cool when I was using them before, because like you can come down, you know, deep strike and then shoot 24 inches away with a precision shot. Here's a trick with precision. The keyword to precision is you need line of sight to the model. So let's say the character is 36 inches away from me, but the unit is attached to that character, like a Dark Commune, for example. I come down, I'm within range of 24 inches to the front guy of the unit, but I can see the Dark Commune chick 36 inches away. Even though I'm not within range of that Dark Commune chick 36 inches away, I'm within range of the unit. I can then choose to allocate those wounds from the shot into that Dark Commune chick 36 inches away, and it still counts. Cool trick by Brian. So that's how the wording works when you're shooting precision into a unit that's out of your range. So that's a little trick that you can do with this guy. Anything that has precision with guns, you can do that same exact trick. Then he's got Life Draining Touch, which should heal him back, but it doesn't. Anti-Psyker 2+. Devastating Wounds, which is cool. So going into like Magnus or any, I mean, I don't know if he's going to go into Magnus, but anything with a Psyker, Devastating Wounds, Precision, Anti-Infantry 2+. if you see this guy on the table and you're running any psychers like Dark Commune, you're going to kill that psyker dude as soon as possible. You're going to Dark Pack, fail, psyker's dead. That's going to be the goal. Lone Op Stealth, so -1 to hit him always. He used to have a thing where you can only hit him on 2s. So let's see if they kept anything like that the same. When this model's set up on the battlefield using the Deep Strike ability, it can perform a etheric emergence. Etheric emergence. It's kind of blurry. If it does, this model can be set up anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 3-inch Deep Strike from enemy units, but until the end of the turn it is not eligible to clear a charge. Okay, so you can come down and use your 6 shots, anti-psyker, 2+ precision into something if you want. AP2, so it's not bad, and D3 damage each. So let's say you do 2 or 3 wounds through them, and then you're gonna do D3 damage. Like, you could definitely kill a pretty good character, like a pretty good psyker with this ability. Now, Grey Knights, you're going to be killing a lot of fellow Grey Knights, which I guess is pretty cool. So it's an anti-Grey Knight tech, anti-T-Sun tech. So if you're going into T-Sun, you can basically just swap them out if you're playing the Agents of the Imperium for this guy. So that's pretty cool. All right, so that is the 3-inch Deep Strike. Nice. Good for secondaries too, because he's got Lone Op and Stealth. This model has a Feel No Pain of a 2+ against psychic attack, so that's cool. So instead of hitting him on only 6s, he's got a 2-up Feel No Pain. Holy crap. So Grey Knights are going to hate to see this guy. This model has a Feel No Pain 2+ ability against psychic attacks. Once per battle, at the start of your command phase, this model can use this ability. If it does, each enemy unit within 9 inches of this model must take a battle shock test, subtracting 1 from the result or subtracting 2 if it's a psyker. Oh my god. Once per battle at the start of any command phase. Holy shit. So you come down within 3. You're within 9 of a bunch of Grey Knights or a bunch of T-Sun units. Then they all have to roll a battle shock at -2. Or they become OPSEC 0. He's OPSEC 1. So basically you could just steal an objective, like a sticky objective off a Grey Knight, and just be super annoying. Because now whatever they shoot at you, they'd have to shoot bolters at you to kill you. Which they probably will. That is nuts. That is really cool. So Soulless Horde, once per battle, but it's going to come up clutch. Even against Nids. I think Nids would be good too, as well. That is cool. I mean, Nids probably not so much because they have the three dice for the battle shocks. So yeah, this guy's cool. It's good. I'm glad that they're giving assassins something to be used with instead of just like one assassin being good. Now this guy, I said before I read his rules, I heard he's better, much better. I said this guy needs to wound on 2s. Like, that's the only way he's going to be viable. If he ignores cover or ignores terrain somehow, like has the old school towering words, like as long as he can just see a model, he can shoot it, that would make this guy viable. Now there's so much terrain, so much GW terrain set up, that's really hard to get line of sight on a lot of units. So with this, let's get into it because I heard he is now going to be used probably a lot. So let's pull him up in the app. Eversor, Vindicare. Vindicare is one of my favorite assassins. Just the sniper ability in general is what I always liked in games and videos and stuff like that. So speed 7. Everything else stays exactly the same. His weapon, devastating wounds. Yep. Ignore cover. Yep. Precision. Pistol. And the other one is heavy. Yep. So everything else stays the same. He's got D3 plus 3 damage. Oh shit, did they already change them? Or it might have been D3 plus 3 already. Yeah, I guess it was D3 plus 3 damage already. AP 3, strength 8 now. It was strength 7, so that is a big difference. BS 2, 1 shot. Yeah, oh, and this is strength 6 now instead of strength 5. So that is cool. So 3 damage pistol, 3 shots, precision, ignores cover, devastating wounds. Nice. He's got each time this model makes a range attack, When selecting targets for the attack, you can ignore the lone operative ability. Holy shit. So assassin on assassin crime is about to happen. Damn, that'd be so annoying. You're playing lone op dude or a lone op unit like the Lion or something like that. You then set this guy up last on the table, and you're just like, all right, there's the Lion. I'm just going to place him over here. I get straight line of sight to the Lion or whatever lone op model you're trying to hide. Another assassin. You get turn 1, and you just take him off the table. Turn 1. That is really, really cool. All right, so once per battle, when selecting targets for this model's this rifle, it can fire a shield burst. So once per battle. Shit, it's only once per battle still instead of once per battle round. Each time this model makes an attack with this weapon, add 1 to the wound roll, and any successful wound rolls scores a critical wound. Okay, so devastating wounds, 1 shot precision. If you wound it, which you get +1 to wound, so it's strength 8. It's devastating. All right, cool. So no save. It's devastating wounds. So basically, you're going to be able to just snipe off a character. They got rid of the ignore saves of all kinds because him wounding on a 3 was just stupid because it was strength 7. Now it's strength 8, but it's also +1 wound. They threw that in there as well because even if they're going to strength or toughness 8 characters, you're going to be wounding them on a 3. If you're going to strength toughness 7 or less characters, which most of the time you will, you're going to be wounding them on a 2, which is what I said this guy really needed to be used. I think wounding on 3s is just stupid. It's not fun, especially with 1 shot. So then he goes into D3 +3 wounds, so devastating wounds. So it's going to be a minimum 4 to 6 devastating wounds, which most characters are going to have 4 to 6. Now our Grand Masters for Grey Knights have 7, so he won't die at least. But you have to hit on a 2+, that could fail, and then you have to wound on a 2+, which also could fail. So you have 2 chances to roll 2+ to try and do wounds onto this guy. Once per battle. I mean, once per battle, I would kind of be busted. That literally would just kill a character every single turn. And yeah, that's it. All right. So then the knife is just 4 attacks, AP1, 1 damage. He doesn't have a assault or anything, so if he's speed 7, he could walk up 7 inches, shoot something 12 inches, 3 shots with precision, 3 damage each, ignoring cover, stealth, and lone op. And he's got infiltrate, so you can set him up really anywhere to try and get line of sight if you really want to be ballsy and try and kill something turn 1. Yeah, he's cool. He is definitely different. Ignoring lone op is huge. And then the once per game devastating wound shot, hitting on a 2, hopefully wounding on a 2. Now, I guess it works in the vehicles as well. So you're going to wound a vehicle on a 4 once per game. Probably not going to be worth it. Unless you really, really need that vehicle to die. If you're going against like a jumpsuit Tau guy. Toughness 6, I think. So you can wound them on 3s, 2s anyway. So yeah, killing like a vehicle Tau toughness 6 monster or something is going to be cool. It's not specific to just infantry. It's just +1 to wound, critical hit, strength 8, AP3, D3 +3 damage. So that's cool. Maybe we'll test him out. He's got smoke. He already has stealth. So I don't know what smoke's going to do. And yeah, that's it. So these are the assassins, guys. I think they all have their role, which is awesome. Like, that's really good that not one of them is just like, wow, this guy is never going to be played. I think they all have their role, and it's to your play style is how you get to run them. Like, do you want to be super aggressive? Hey guys, but that is really cool that they were able to give us 4 good assassins depending on what you guys want to play. I think I'm going to be using I don't know if she's going to be worth. Somebody said that she might go up to 125, I think. I mean, she was expensive at 100, 125. Now you're competing for a whole nother unit of strikes instead of her. I mean, she's still really, really good for secondaries, and she has a Vect, so that's going to play into the points as well. But that extra D6 fallback move, I don't know if that's worth 25 points at all. I think Eversor Assassin's going to be hilarious and hard to counter. I think if you have a redeploy, I think the one unit Rogue Traders, you can actually redeploy 3 units. So bringing the Rogue Trader unit to redeploy this guy, or redeploy your assassin to just get a line of sight after they deployed something, I think is going to be pretty funny. So I'm definitely going to start making an army based off of that, adding some allies, maybe some sisters, Grey Knights, Death Watch, definitely. But it's going to take me a little bit of time, but it will happen. I think it's going to be super fun. But these assassins are good, guys. I think they're going to be really cool, and you're going to see them a lot. I think you're going to see them a lot of Imperial lists. So let me know in the comments below what you like. Which one's your favorite? What are some tricks you guys are thinking of testing out? And again, being able to swap one depending on the points is going to be cool. So maybe having 2 and then swapping one out that you is like kind of like depending on your play is going to be something to look forward to. Grenades, no grenades, grenades, no grenades. Grenades, remember that strat, guys. Yeah, coming within 3 inches and chucking a grenade and then launching some psychic bullets into your characters. That's going to be freaking nuts. So come down. Oh god, come down, throw a grenade, launch. Oh, dude, that into Magnus. So you just come down, 6 shots into Magnus, hitting on 2s, anti-infantry 2+, is devastating. Shit, I don't think it's devastating. No, it's not devastating. That sucks. Okay, so not devastating, but AP2, so Magnus has a 4-up save, D3 damage each, plus the grenade throwing into him as well. Yeah, and then forcing a battle shock before he dies. It's gonna be pretty freaking fun to test out. Yeah, so let me know in the comments below what you like, didn't like. Head over to Discord if you guys haven't already. Head over to Patreon so you guys can support the channel. And if you guys are interested in competitive play, we got Grandmaster Dirtbags, get Call to go over stuff for our TTs and GTs, competitive Dirtbags if you want to go for the lists. But yeah, guys, appreciate it. Good luck, and we'll see you in another video soon. What's up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. If you guys are thinking about joining the Patreon page, we're going to go over each tier and how it's going to benefit you and what you're looking for specifically to get out of 40k in 10th edition coming up. There's a lot of stuff to go over. There's a lot of tactical videos up on the channel, which is for free. There's going to be a bunch of perks that you get specifically for being a part of the Dirtbag Nation Patreon page. So first off, we have the first tier, which is $1 a month. You guys get first access to the videos over at patreon.com. You also get access to the Discord, which is specifically a private link in the Discord that only Patreon members can see. So you guys will have first access to that. Also a benefit is Patreons over the Dirtbag Nation get live streamed games on patreon.com streamed from YouTube, but there's only links specifically for the patreons.com. So not only do you get first access to these videos, you also get to see live stream games specifically only on patreon.com. The next tier is the Justicar. You guys get a shout out on every single video on YouTube. You also get to support us a little bit more. You get first dibs at voting on Discord, as well as you just kind of say, hey, I just want to be a Justicar Dirtbag and support you guys a little bit more than that $1 a month tier. But you get all the same access as well as the different color over on the Discord. So the third tier is the competitive Dirtbag. This tier, you get a lot more one-on-one coaching. This is a lot of the Dirtbags over on the Dirtbag Nation. They are able to send out messages one-on-one, go over list ideas, tactics, anything you guys want to talk about. When I was getting into 40k, or really any game in general, I always wanted to message the top players in the meta and just ask them questions. This $10 a month tier gets you that opportunity to message us one-on-one on Discord, so that way we can actually coach you, give you our insights, suggestions, and that's going to get you better at the 40k 10th edition as a whole. So that tier alone, just $10 a month to have one-on-one coaching, one-on-one messages anytime throughout the month, that's going to be a perfect tier for you guys. Even if you're brand new to the game, we go over 1,000 point list, 1,500 point list, 2,000 point brand new starting list, team list, anything you guys need. That's what the competitive dirtbag tier is for. Also, you get a little bit red number name tag on Discord, so people know that you're really serious about getting into the competitive scene. The Grandmaster Dirtbags. This is the all-in-all $25 a month tier. You get one-on-one coaching, everything we said prior to this, but you guys get to see me, Mike, any of the other dirtbags play your specific list that you want to see tested out live on one of our battle reports. You guys get to mention, suggest videos you guys want to see coming up on patreon.com. So you guys get the above first tier benefit of everything that we do over at Dirtbag Nation. All the support mainly comes from you guys supporting us over here at Dirtbag Nation. And Grandmasters, I can't thank you enough, but for $25 a month, you get one-on-one coaching and anything you want to see live on the tabletop. So you get to see a professional play right in front of you. You guys get to kind of like see it one-on-one, and I'm actually making this specifically for you. There's also TTS events that you guys can suggest. If you guys want to do a first 1 or 2 turn run through on TTS, we can actually log in and coach you one-on-one with that. If you guys see us at any GTs, you guys get special benefits, free dice, stuff like that. Anytime you purchase a merch thing on Discord, you guys get a free limited edition Dirtbag dice sent to you with every single purchase on top of that. So there's a lot of benefits coming up with the Grandmaster Dirtbag. Because I can't thank you enough for supporting us. Definitely let me know which tier would be best for you if you go over to patreon.com and specifically go to a tier. And make sure you don't forget to message me up on Discord. That's where we check every single day. If you guys are really into getting into 10th edition 40k, head over to Patreon, join the competitive Dirtbag or the Grandmaster. Message me as many times as you possibly want, and I'll coach you the best I possibly can on any specific army that you guys play. Mainly our armies right now, currently, going into 2024, is going to be Chaos Space Marines, Grey Knights, Death Guard, and then we have Custodes, Sisters, and I think that's it going into the Wings of 2024. But again, any other army that you guys play, we have other coaches lined up for the Dirtbags that are ready to take on that role of the competitive Dirtbag page. So guys, really appreciate it. Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for joining the Dirtbag Nation if you guys are already a part of us. And we'll see you in another video soon.